Hey, what's going on, everybody? Bullet at the shop. Today I'm gonna be working on Big's roll cage. I got the refab in some bars, but trying to get it ready for next Friday for the Orangeburg Old Town Throwdown, and also the No Name Nationals. I still got to register for that, but we got to just update the cage a little bit and go from there. Alright, be right back with y'all. Alright guys, got some old scrap roll bar pieces here left over from old projects. What I'm gonna do is use this leg right here as a like a down strut tube that goes behind the seat, because the old cage had just one big bar across the whole back end of it at like a angle, and we're going to tie it into the frame and everything on both sides up under the back seat bar to the main hoop. But I'm going to cut this thing right along in here and then grind this weld off and cut it up, get me enough out of here, and then we'll shape it in, notch it out. Once we get it all cut out and everything, we'll get the plate drilled and everything put in, get it all bolted in, welded up. Of course, we're gonna sand it and paint it, make it look nice. But y'all stay tuned. See you in just a few. All right, guys, I got these pieces cut off. Got this one cut off. So I got plenty of clearance. I got this one cut off the sides. One of the new necks is where they had this tube welded on. It's just grind it off and go from there. Gotta get some eye protection. Be right back. Hey guys, what's up? Next day at the shop. I got this throttle linkage figured out. Can't always go by the constructions on the paperwork, and most of the stuff that you get these days don't even come with it, the instructions, so it don't really matter anyway. We'll figure it out one way or the other. But the way they were saying to hook this thing up was all backwards, so I changed it around and figured it out. But got the front one. Might have to tweak it a little bit and adjust here and there. But I got the front one where it works about half throttle before the back one actually starts kicking in. And then it goes all the way back. But yeah, I still got to do some adjustments and put me some jam nuts here and some little slide washers on my kick down. Got it to where you want these Chryslers to have on the transmission lever where the kick down is, it works as a throttle. What it does is it lets the valve body open up little like little pistons in it, and it will create more fluid pressure. And the more fluid pressure it has, the faster and harder it shifts. So if you ain't got that kick down adjusted right, you can even burn the transmission up, you know. But I'm thinking when I built the transmission in this thing about 3 or 4 years ago, the valve body that I put back was a custom build that me and an old guy did probably 20 years ago, and I'm thinking it don't even need to kick down anyway, and I might try it without it just to see. But I want to hook some fluid pressure gauges up to it first, drive it, and see how the gauges read, and if it's got the right pressure and stuff, then I'll just eliminate all this kick down crap out of the way anyway. But yeah, it's getting there. And hold on one second, I'll show you a little bit on the cage. Been trying to work on it and get it done. Alright, I got this seat bar behind the seat, and I got the door bar in. Got the door bar running through the floor. You can't hardly see it, but I got it running through the floor. I'm gonna have to neaten it up and cut around the carpet and stuff. But yeah, and I still got to weld everything up, but I'm just trying to fab everything. And got the rear main hoop down strut tube down to the inside of the chassis where the frame is. So it ain't just bolted in, it's on the outside, it's going to the inside too as a support to the frame. But yeah, took me a while to straighten that out, but I got it straightened out. But yeah, I'll weld me some tabs when I get ready to do all the welding to the bottom of this bar. And that way I can hook my seat belts and stuff too. But it's getting there. Hopefully I can finish up this throttle and get all this roll cage fabbed in today. And get on that switch in the battery box tomorrow and have it ready by Friday, I hope. Wish me luck. Hey, what's up everybody? I figured I'd work on the switch a little bit. But I made this housing in earlier videos. Basically I got a 8-foot cable. It's 2 volt, 2 gauge. And I put like some 45-degree bends in the end of it and cut the back of it out. I'm gonna have right here on this corner and here over here, I'm gonna have the little cutouts for the little screw-in clips to snap in, so I can screw it from behind right there and have some silicone around all the surface so it can't get as much moisture. And I got some boot protectors to put over these. And also it'll have a hole right here in the end of it where the carriage bolt is, right here on the bumper. It'll sit right there. That bolt will go through the bottom of that bracket. And I got this excess hole cut out. Yeah, I hate to cut the back of my charger like that, but it's got to be done. But I got that hole cut out. And I got to notch it right here just a hair because of the bend I put in the cable. It isn't quite enough, but yeah. Out of all the places I had to cut it, it was the solidest right there. That's one of them things, I reckon. But alright, let me wobble that out a little bit and I'll bring you back. I would put you up on the pod, but I broke my camera stand, camera pod. And I got another one coming, but I'll bring you back time to time and show you what's up with it. Alright guys, I got this thing cut out a little bit. I'm gonna see if this thing's gonna fit. Ugh. I'm just gonna put this whole thing through right now because see, I don't want to cut them yet because I'm one of these cables are gonna go to the battery so that the switch operates. The other one will go to the positive side of the jumper terminal, and from the jumper terminal you'll have one going to the starter, so that way you can shut it down. And then I'll have the negative on the jumper terminal and one going to the frame. I'm just neatening it all up. It's already like that, but it's old and we're gonna get it right. But yeah, see that carriage bolt right there behind that? It'll fit right in the center here, right here. This will sit flat up against the bumper. I was gonna put this this switch where the trunk lock goes, but I didn't feel like putting that remote piece in, but it seems to be good to go. We can't see nothing in here. Okay, well, it's missing good. Everything looks real good. But anyway, I was gonna put that switch where the trunk lock was, but the switch was still too big and it would hit the RT emblem, so I wouldn't have room for my emblem back on it. So that's why I come up with that little idea there. hopefully it'll be alright. Alright guys, I'll bring you back in just a minute. Hey guys, let me give you another look at this thing. Before I put all this together, I want to clean it up, wire brush it up real good, and clean all the floor up and paint it. But I'm going to run, if you can see, but I'm going to run a negative to the back side of that for the jumper. I'll cut it, and I'll put one of these ends right here on it with some electrician soldering. And once I run it in through here, I'm going to clean this all up real good. This goes into the frame, one of the frame rails. I'll put a new bolt and clean it all up real good and paint everything, make it look nice. Then I'll run the other piece of the cable negative on top of that one, sandwich them in between it, and I'll run this one to the battery. And then the one from the switch will go here, and one from the switch from here to the battery, and the other one, the other hot side will go to the starter. I think that made sense. But yeah, I'm getting kind of aggravated. I went and measured the battery box that they sent me, and it's about a 1/2 inch too narrow for the new battery I bought. So looks like we're gonna get another battery, but not today. But yeah, I've got these holes right here drilled out. One in the frame rail, one I'm gonna put a plate up under to hold the battery box in place. Once it's in place, I'll drill some holes in the side of it and run these grommets and the cables through, and run your battery hold down and your lid, everything. Got a little vent tube, got some cold shrink tape. It's not electrical tape, it's like a stretch tape, cold tape, whatever they call it. And yeah, got these here. They're pretty handy to have. A little quick connect, positive and negative cable ends. But yeah, I guess that's gonna do it on this video, until I can figure out I gotta go get a battery and go ahead and put all this together. But y'all see what I'm up against. It ain't nothing else to it really. But like I said, I ain't got no camera pod. I would put you on the pod and try to show you more, but it's coming. But yeah, and as far as the Monte Carlo floors and stuff like that's coming, but they're coming from Canada, and I'm not sure what's going on with them, so I'll talk with you in a little bit. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I'll bring you back in just a day or two before we go to the Dragstrip Friday. But please like, share, subscribe, and hit that big thumbs up. Later, everybody. Peace.